this time. The right rear air gun broke on Kurt Busch's pit stop. They're a little slower. And 2 penalties.
One,
Hamlin and Chris Buescher both having tires get away from the crew on the way back to the wall.
Mike, real quick, we always put a piece of tape on our steering wheel. You'll see it on most of these cars. They have a piece of orange or tape on the steering wheel to tell you that you have your wheel straight. And that's really useful when you come down pit road and get in your pit box.
Yeah, the driver plays a significant role in those pit stops. Everything he does, everything the pit crew does, all those are crucial.
Coming green this time to begin lap 165 of 4. Carl Edwards spins the tire as Kyle Busch gets away.
Well, Carl just didn't go.
Jimmy Johnson right after him.
5 wide.
One time here when Carl went too quick. Cost him.
Kyle takes the lead.
That, of course, was Carl. 3 wide.
Mike Joy, that was 5 wide, by the way.
I think these guys all know the urgency.
Back around
There's
30th.
An right here of passing people while you're on pretty good tires, and you got them all in front of you because they're going to get strung out here in a minute. It's going to be harder.
So Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting in the back of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. said, "Hey man, I want through here. I got a fast race car in the short run."
Ooh, Jr. Oh no, that's Chase. Chase was.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
You know, I've never seen toothpaste squeezed back into the tube before. I think we just did.
Man, that was close.
Love the action here. Right
I made a sandwich. I did. Yeah, that's too close to that jelly. Woo boy.
Really good short run speed, but really fell off as you see him.
Man,
Just closed the door.
That's what she said.
Of Austin Dillon.
What's doing that?
I knocked the hinges off it.
Man, his car really takes off on the restarts.
I think he's trying to make up for the time he lost.
Carl is back.
Yeah.
And Kyle says, "I'm not going to fight you for it. Not yet, anyway." Well, maybe.
Should have.
Good battle for 5th. Kurt Busch, Kasey Kahne.
I tell you, when you get a chance to pit like we just did, you can get a lot done to your car and make it a lot better, Matt.
Trying to get a really good momentum-building run here in Richmond for Kasey Kahne. Remember, his best finish this year, a 10th back at Las Vegas. His car's been pretty good most of this event. Just slight adjustments with a track bar adjustment from inside the race car to help the drive off, but it started hurting rolling through the center. The last run, just a wedge adjustment. The car too loose into turn 3.
I tell you, man, ever since he scraped the wall here off turn 4, I don't know what he did to the car, but that thing took off.
Truex took 10th there from Ricky Stenhouse, who we've noted has a long-run car, not so much a short-run one.
I say I don't know what he did. A lot of times you'll scrape the wall like that, it'll adjust the toe. Maybe it had a little too much, or maybe it didn't have enough.
Or maybe it flattens the right side of the car out.
Oh,
Makes it a little bit better aerodynamics.
That would never happen.
Not here.
All I know is if you're going to plan that, you're a better driver than I ever was.
You're really good, aren't you?
$172 complete, back under green. What do you say we take a nationwide inside ride with Dale Jr.?
Oh, Daryl, you got your mics on. I could commentate the race from here. Carl Edwards still leading the race here. Kyle Busch is second. Jimmy Johnson is third.
He's been hard at work here. 1 lap down, 25th.
He's making some amazing moves. I saw him come off a 4 just a couple laps ago. He was on the top side, 3 wide, cut across, past another car as they went down into turn 1.
You know, Mike, there's a few things a driver can do, but he can't do half of what they can do in the pits with a little wedge, a little air pressure, take a car that's jumped, get her tightened up a little bit, and you can go somewhere.
Boy, John Cena promotion
Longer to make some of
on
those
the bottom right of the
adjustments. When you're
screen.
coming in under green, it's
Ooh.
really difficult to ask that out of the picture because one mistake under green costs you a lot, possibly. It costs you a lot more track position when the cars are at speed.
Landon Castle working on Joey Logano, and so is Ryan Blaney. They're in a big 3-pack, making a 4-pack with Casey Mears in turn 4.
Say 3-pack?
Tough day for Joey, Vince.
Wow, that's an understatement, Mike. Started second, and he's a lap down and been a lap down. Dropped like a rock so far today. He said he can hang on for about 15 or 20 laps, and then the car is just gone. They took a big swing at it at this pit stop, but he's got a deep hole to dig out of.
Logano has a 4-race streak of top 10 finishes, longest in the lead. 5th place, Casey Kane around the outside of Kurt Busch. Matt Kenseth looking in from 7th. Remember, Denny Hamlin has had to overcome that pit road penalty. He is 17th, Matt.
Mike, his day may have taken a turn for the worse. Dave reported 2 laps ago that he was low on volts. We told him to start shutting off all the different fans and blowers. That did not help. He switched to the backup battery. Still not much better. The
alternator.
getting their helmets on, waiting to see if Denny has to hit pit road. But problems on the 11th.
Well, he had to restart.
20 laps from halfway.
That penalty. You restart at the tail end of the longest line when that happens under caution. So even though Hamlin restarted in 17th place, he was 38th in line when they dropped the green flag for the 2nd time today.
Yeah, and he's right at a little more than a half a lap behind the leader right now.
You know, Mike, when I would go to Nashville or Martinsville or Bristol, anywhere where I knew I could win, and I had a car that wasn't capable of winning, that was some of the most miserable days that you could have at the racetrack. Denny Hamlin's at his home track. He wants to win here, probably worse than anywhere we go, and then you have a car or a day like this, it really is miserable.
9th place, Martin Truex trying to take it away from Brad Keselowski, with Ricky Stenhouse right behind them and moving into the picture.
Yeah, here's that time in the run where Stenhouse's car really comes to life. You know, he's got to survive the restarts if we have any restarts because his car's not that good on the short runs. But boy, right here, he starts clicking them off.
Jamie?
He said, you know, we felt good after Bristol last week. We showed that we are improving as a group. Roush Fenway, because they struggled finally a couple of weeks ago at Martinsville. So coming into this race, they thought, okay, we might be a top 15 car. They have certainly been running better than that. Ricky now saying he's a little loose in and loose off, but overall the speed is pretty good.
Bain 5th at Bristol last week. Roush as a team has had top 10s in consecutive races only once in the last year and a quarter. Maybe again today.
What I liked about what I heard there, he didn't say I'm loose in, tight in the middle, loose off. He's only loose in, loose off. That's why his car's pretty good.
And he likes it that way.